Kin selection theory is a type of natural selection in which individuals attempt to ensure survival of their own genes by protecting those who are closely related to them. An example would be 3 people need you to run an errand for them: your sister, your cousin, and a close acquaintance. You only have time to run one errand. Who do you help? According to the kin selection theory, you would choose your sister due to siblings sharing 50% of your genes. Doing her a favor increases the likelihood of your genes being passed on.
Kin selection theory was first hinted at by Charles Darwin in The Origin of Species. After looking at honeybees, he found that selection benefit to related organisms allows for evolution of trait that provides benefits but destroys the individual. Haldane and Fisher in 1930s found that kinship is important in social interactions. Most importantly, W.D. Hamilton in 1964 created the rule which predicts that altruistic action will be favored when BR is greater than C, where C and B are reproductive cost and benefit to actor and recipient, and R is their relatedness. Maynard Smith, the same year, coined the term kin selection. In the 90s, Bernstein, Crandall, and Kitayama used this information in a study in which participants were given hypothetical emergency scenarios and asked who they would save. Kin were helped more than non-kin.
When it comes to altruistic behavior among twins, there was research done from the University of Murcia, Spain, which compared the degree of willingness to fight and sacrifice for the co-twin among identical and fraternal pairs in a sample of 1,443 same-sex and opposite-sex twins. The subjects responded to a questionnaire about willingness to fight or die for another versus their twin. Identical twins were more willing to sacrifice themselves for their twin than fraternal twins. However, no significant differences could be determined for willingness to fight. To discredit the kin selection theory, E.O. Wilson, a contemporary of Hamilton, expanded upon the theory and then later identified 3 issues with kin altruism. The first is that there is abundant evidence that the driving forces of natural selection are from the pressures and opportunities in the environment that override what would be expected under the theory of kin selection. Secondly, research shows that colonies of social ants and wasps are often founded by unrelated queens, and the relatedness of workers does not affect the organization of the colony. Finally, the rule that RB is greater than C leads to altruism is logically correct, but given that altruism can also evolve when R equals 0, thus making it false.